what was your feeling when you saw this video about how George behaved and how the police treated him?
Yeah. Personally, my brother, he let them handcuff him. He was walking with them. It seemed like he probably asked the question why he was walking with them, but he didn't resist arrest or anything like that. He's just not that type of person. I've been around him my whole life. I'm just sitting there just looking at him. But for them to walk him down the street and another officer do that, I just don't know what was going on at that time. Every day from now on out, it's going to be in my mind, that video. Last night, I haven't watched the entire video, but I had the time to just sit there and look at it, because on every social media outlet and every TV station, you can't even go down the street without somebody saying that don't know me. They're talking about it. The whole country is talking about it. So I watched it, and my brother was just on the ground in that hot sun, screaming pain and agony and screaming, "I can't breathe." He's screaming for his mom. My brother is grown. He's like 40-something years of age. Men screaming for their mom at that particular age, that's horrifying.
The police did fire the 4 officers involved. The FBI is investigating. To me, it's not enough. I'm wondering what more you want to see happen right now.
Well, what we would like to see is, we want to see an arrest happen. We want them to be arrested for murder.
And convicted.
And convicted. Because the obvious truth here is that my cousin did not deserve what happened to him. There is no explanation for why he was murdered in the street. And they had ample opportunity to save his life. He begged for his life for 9 minutes that we saw. It could have even been longer. And for me, they should be held to a higher standard. They're supposed to know better.
One of the things I'm having trouble wrapping my head around is there are 3 other officers there watching what is clearly a tactic that is over the line, violent, and abhorrent by this other fellow officer, and they never pushed him off. And, I asked somebody about that today, and they said, well, cops don't push other cops off. Why? And it just struck me that they just watched it. And I'm wondering if you had any reaction about the other 3.
The other 3, they showed 2 on a shot that I had, but when somebody showed another one, I seen the cops. They all wanted that thing to happen. They all was looking for that, because at any time, in any situation, you can help anybody. Anybody can help anybody. My thing is, after all of that was said and done, they didn't try. When the paramedics pulled up, they didn't even try. They pulled my brother and dragged him on the ground like he was a Brillo pad or something, or something, instead of trying to check his pulse, see what's going on with him and anything, because he was still on this man's neck.
I want people to know him and remember him as the gentle giant that he was. He was very loving. Everybody loved him. You wouldn't be able to find a single person that knew him that didn't love him and wouldn't tell you about his gentle spirit, his loving spirit. And so I want people to remember that. And I don't want his life to be lost in vain.
I wanted to just thank the world for rallying around my brother. Minnesota, Chicago, my hometown, Houston, Texas, that was big, and they stepped up. Like Chance the Rapper, who has a platform, and he's using his voice. He's being my brother voice, and he's helping a lot with everything that's going on. And the people who was out there with the cameras and pleading to the officers that was committing murder, I thank y'all for being out there and trying y'all best to get them away. Thank you.
Our family is truly grateful for that.
Yes, ma'am.